Welcome. I am Dr. Empatha Leech. I will be conducting a Reiki excavation with you today. Would it be all right if I may? I'd like to get a sense for your energy field while I tell you about what we'll be doing. I'll be using my hands quite a bit to interact with your energy field through the screen. You may feel some pleasant tingling sensations, but I won't be directly interacting with your physical body. If at any point you feel uncomfortable or you'd like to stop the session for any reason at all, please know that you are free and welcome to pause this session. Do you understand? Beautiful. All right. Now, Reiki Excavation. Like ancient treasures buried by time, you have some powerful core qualities that have become a bit obstructed, is a good way to put it. Some of them may have been so obstructed for so long that you've actually forgotten that you have them, but I can see them. And if you're open to accepting my help, I can help you see them too. So, there will be 10 rounds to the excavation process. Before and after each round, we like to do something called the light protocol, in which I'll have you look at a light, follow it with your eyes as it moves side to side. It's a bit like a hypnosis procedure. I'll be giving you some breathing instructions during that time. I'll be asking you to close and open your eyes. If for any reason it's not comfortable for you to breathe at the pace I instruct, please just adjust the breathing to suit your own body. Understood? Good. All right. Now, a couple of notes. I will talk more during the first half of the procedure, and then I'll get a little less chatty towards the end in the second half. That's just to help you transition naturally from a more active, receptive state to a passive, receptive state. I'll also periodically probably step over to the side here just to drink a little bit of tea. It's very important that I stay hydrated during energy work. Just make sure that the bioelectricity is flowing smoothly. Understood? All right. Well, with that, I am going to step aside for a little bit of tea, and then we'll begin the first light protocol and excavation. You ready? Wonderful. I'll be right with you. All right. The light protocol. It involves some instructions, but I'll walk you through each step of it every time. All you need to do is relax and be open to receiving this treatment. All right? Wonderful. So, I'm going to turn on this light. I'm going to shine it toward your eyes. Now, I'm going to ask you to look at the light. Blink if you need to, but as best you can, try to keep your eyes on the light as it moves from side to side. Very good. I can see your energy responding already. That's wonderful. So, following the light from side to side, please breathe in. Good. Following the light, hold. And as you follow the light, breathe out. Good. Now close your eyes and open your eyes. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to begin with the first round of excavation. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to simply be clearing away old energy that's been building up and obscuring some of your core qualities, alright? I will be touching your energy field, but mostly I will be grabbing, plucking, and removing the extra, alright? So, what I'm gonna do first is, I see quite a bit of courage that I'd like to uncover, alright? So, there are a number of spots where I'm seeing obstruction of courage, and I'm going to clear that out, alright? Pull. There we go. Alright. Now, let's get in here and, courage can look different for every person. Within the same person, courage can even look different from day to day, time to time. Sometimes, let me get right here. Good. Pull. Good. Sometimes courage can look like something big, ambitious, even risky, like attempting something no one else has ever done before, or setting a big personal record, or going back to school. And sometimes it can take an enormous amount of courage just to get out of bed, or to go to the grocery store when you feel like you can't bear to have anyone look at you. Those are all examples of courage, and with courage, as with all the core qualities that I'm going to be uncovering for you, one of the key things to developing it and keeping it free and unobstructed is to recognize it when it arises. So in those moments of courage, big or small, no matter when they happen, especially those ones that might not look like conventional courage. Here we go. Just make sure that you are noticing them, acknowledging them. It's quite good if you can congratulate yourself for them, but you don't have to if you're not comfortable with that. Just recognizing them is enough, okay? Okay. A few pieces right here that I just want to... There we go, that is clearing up very nicely. Alright, so just a few more pieces and get over here. Oh, that's gonna be stubborn, I think. Pull, and this one's quite a deeply rooted obstruction, so I'm gonna get in there and maybe if I stretch it out a little bit and get better grip and pull. There we go. Alright. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, shall we? First, another round of the light protocol. So, again, please look at the light as it moves from side to side. Good. Breathe in as you follow the light. Hold. Breathe out. Good. Now close your eyes and open your eyes. Very good. Next, we're going to excavate your compassion. Not that you don't already have any of these qualities, we just want to make them more free, more robust. We want to make it easier for them to flow to and from you, right? So I see quite a few spots where we could clear away a little debris that is blocking the flow of compassion. There we go, all right. A lot of us feel that we do pretty well with compassion for others. Get this. But we can struggle when it comes to practicing compassion toward ourselves. Just get in there and pull. Good. If that is you, if you're someone who struggles with compassion toward yourself, but loves practicing it towards others, then I have some really wonderful news for you. And that is that, there we go. The more you practice compassion toward yourself, you will notice that the quality of compassion that you show others will get even better and better. And there's no limit to it. So, some people need that sort of side route to being able to do something nice for yourself. And if that's you, if you struggle to convince yourself to practice compassion or do nice things for yourself, let me get in here. Perhaps knowing that doing those things for yourself will make it even better and easier to do them for others. That's all the motivation some people need. And then as they practice it, it gets easier and easier to do it for yourself. Kind of few small obstructions here, sort of all crowded together. Pull that. Pull. Okay. I think I left a little bit. Good. Okay. And here. Good. Alright. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea and then we'll move on with the next round of the light protocol. Alright? Just a moment. Alright. Here we go. Eyes on the light, please. Follow it as it travels from side to side. And now, as you're following the light, breathe in. Hold. As you follow the light, breathe out. Good. Now close your eyes and open your eyes. Beautiful. You're doing so well. Now, next I'm going to uncover some of your discipline. You do have a core quality of good discipline. This is news to some people. Some people are aware. But I see a whole patch over here that's covered up and over here. A little bit here. Alright. So I'm going to start over here and let's see if we can clear that up. Good. Now, I don't know about you, but when a lot of us think of discipline, we associate the word with something very intense and assertive, maybe even militant, but the truth is that discipline can be quite subtle and gentle. There's a interview I heard once on the radio with an American astronaut. As I recall it, the interviewer asked him how he kept his cool when something went wrong when he was out in space. It's a good question. And he talked about how it wasn't so much a matter of courage or unusual bravery or anything like that. It was more a matter of discipline through simple repetition. He said that as part of their training, they practiced every possible thing that could go wrong and how to handle it hundreds of times. And by simply practicing it over and over and over and over and over and over again, it started to become automatic. So even if he did become afraid or overwhelmed, he would be able to lean in to that automation that he had created for himself through discipline. Some people don't think that they have the energy for discipline. It seems like it takes a great amount of effort. But it's more, in many cases, about just a little bit of effort many, many, many times, so that even when you are overwhelmed or struggling or having a difficult day, you can still lean into that automation that you've created for yourself by practicing it so many times. There we go. Okay. Now, get a little bit here, and that's wonderful. We've cleared up quite a lot. Let's move ahead with the next light protocol. Please keep an eye on the light as it travels from side to side. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out. Now close your eyes and open your eyes. Beautiful. You're doing wonderfully. Next, we're going to excavate a few spots where I can see that your creativity really wants to shine through. Right? So, it's all over. It's a little blocked, but it's all over. You've got quite a lot of it. Did you know you had so much? It's a lot. Pull that out. Now, remember that while there are many glorious examples of creativity in the arts realms, painting, photography, crafting, music, fiction writing, things like that, creativity is so much more diverse than that. Creativity is something that we access anytime we ask, what's another way I might do this? Can you repeat that? Even if it's just in your head. What is another way that I might do this? It's as simple as that. Get right here. It really doesn't matter how big or small the situation. There are countless opportunities for creativity in any possible situation. Okay? A good way to embrace and encourage your creativity is to embrace that all unsuccessful attempts are good data. I'd like you to imagine, you can close your eyes if you'd like, or keep them open. I'd like you to imagine that you're at one end of a small square room, okay? On the other end of the room, there's a hole in the floor, a small hole, okay? Directly in between you and the hole, there's a panel that goes from the floor to the ceiling, just blocking that hole from view, all right? Good. Now, imagine that you have a small ball, and your goal is to get the ball to fall into the hole. To get this here. All right. Are you with me so far? So you can do whatever you need to do without moving from where you're standing. To get the ball into the hole, you can throw it, you can roll it, you can bounce it. But, here we go. But, within those guidelines, sorry, I just need to get a firm grip. Okay, so within that context, most people will need some combination of strategy, instinct, and luck. But every time you try a new strategy, no matter how silly or sloppy or strange it might seem, even if that strategy doesn't land the ball in the hole, it gives you some more information. You've learned something that you can apply towards the next time you try to get the ball in the hole. Right? All right. So, with creativity, making mistakes is such a huge part of it. It's not just a natural consequence, it's an essential part of the process. Do you understand? So, with that in mind, become a scavenger of experiences in your quest for creativity. Every mistake is a rotting banana. Why send it off to a landfill when it makes such exquisite compost? So, uncovering your creativity, I'm going to pull, and pull. There we go. There's so much shining through now. It's really beautiful. All right. Going to take a quick tea break, and we'll move ahead with the next light protocol. Now, moving forward, we'll be focusing a little more on the work, a little bit less on the lessons. I do like to incorporate lessons into the beginning of all my energy work, just for full multi-level spiritual, physical, emotional, mental integration, all right? But then there comes a point where we just want to focus on the work so that your being can sort of marinate with the energy and the lessons you've received. Understood? Good. Now, look at the light, please, and follow it from side to side. Now, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Good. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Wonderful. Now, next we're going to excavate your core quality of fierceness. Did you know you have quite a lot? I can see it here, and here, and here. Not everyone realizes how much fierceness they have to draw from, but you have quite a lot. Some of it is fairly obstructed though, so I'm going to clear out the sort of energy debris that's in the way, alright? I'm gonna get right in here and pull, and pull, good, pull, pull, there we go, pull. There's some over here that I want to make sure I get, good. And on the side as well, I'm going to pull, pull, pull. Good. Now, I see some right here that I want to get in there with both hands and pull, 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 pull. Get one over here, just pluck that out. Alright, wonderful. Next, we are going to be moving on to gentleness. It's good to balance our core fierceness with our core gentleness. They can actually work quite harmoniously together. But first, look at the light, please. And as you follow the light from side to side, breathe in and hold. As you follow the light, breathe out. Good. Now close your eyes and open your eyes. Excellent. You are amazing. Now, let's get in and uncover that gentleness. Here we go. Pull. And it's a bit spread out, but there's quite a lot of it right here. Let's uncover that with pluck. Pluck. Here. I think we can do better here. Let's pull and good. The obstructions are starting to pull away a little more easily now. It's quite common to see that later in the treatment as you relax into it, as you become more open and receptive, as you begin to feel a little lighter and more at peace. This type of Reiki Excavation healing works its magic quite quickly. There we go. Pull. I'm sure we'll still get a few stubborn bits here and there, but some of them are just popping right out. Pull. Right here, I'm gonna pull. Pull. Good. Alright. Now, I'm about ready to move on to the next core quality that we'll be excavating. But of course, we're once again going to do our light protocol. So if you could please look at the light as it moves from side to side, just like that. Please go ahead and breathe in and hold. Breathe out as you follow the light. Absolutely gorgeous. You're doing so well. All right. Now, next I'd like to excavate your core quality of determination. All right? I sense that you have some awareness, that you've got quite a lot of determination to pull from. But I have a lovely surprise for you. You actually have quite a bit more that you're not accessing. So let's see if we can clear that up. Some of these obstructions are looking a little sticky, so I'm just gonna pull. Yeah, see that it's almost sticking to my hand. I'm just gonna pull. Come on. There we go. Pull. Good. I'm seeing your determination start to glow a little bit. Just a wonderful sign that it's healthy and strong despite a lot of it being covered up for so long. Sometimes some of these qualities take a little while, maybe a few days, to really wake up and start thriving after they've been uncovered, but your determination is ready to go. And as you relax, you can feel yourself filled with determination. Good. All right. Now, there's some just to the side here that I want to get in and out. Pluck. 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 Very good. And on this side as well. Get right in there and pluck. There we go. No. Pull. It's a long one. Pull. Good. Now, let's see if I can get this one. Oh, that came off easier than I expected. Go. Alright. I'm gonna take one more sip of tea, I think, and I'll be right back with you. Alright? Good. Now, let's see where we're at here. I've uncovered so much. So many of your core qualities are shining and fresh and happy to start thriving and growing again. You've done a wonderful job on your end. Now, you do have some more core qualities that I think could benefit from some excavation, and I can absolutely clear those up for you, but don't want to do too much in one day. It can be a little overwhelming. So now we're going to wrap up with a slightly extended version of the light procedure, and then you can rest. How does that sound? Beautiful. Alright, so look at the light, please. And as you look at the light, breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Good. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Perfect. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Now breathe at your own pace, whatever's comfortable, but keep following the light. You've done so well today. You've uncovered so many valuable core qualities that are ready to thrive and shine as you practice them. Your courage, your gentleness, determination, creativity, discipline, and there's so much more we can do together. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. You've done a wonderful